Good evening, survivors. This is Kara with Badlands Radio checking in. I don't want to alarm anyone, but it's come to my attention that we're being watched. Not by these creatures, no. I don't think many of them have the cognitive thought for long-term surveillance and information collection. Many of them seem to function in more primal drives, predatory killing machines, or the occasional sly prey evading sight. But first, let's take a quick break for our ad. Astrologists are reporting that they are baffled. While the dense clouds of smoke from the surrounding fires have refused to dissipate, a select few locations have been high enough in elevation to still see the sky. Or they should be able to see the sky. While observing what they thought to be the night sky, they reported 7 gigantic appendages stretching from the heavens towards Earth, though they can't be sure where each of them touched down due to the smoke blanket. As all the stars seem to be missing, astrologist Kevin King was quoted as saying, "Either the legs are attached to a massive entity high above the city, one big enough to completely blot out our entire sky, or all the stars have simply gone on vacation." Enough speculation, though. Now, my dear listeners, we've been monitored by a much more dangerous predator than these creatures. The Ark. I know this may sound paranoid, but hear me out. My control panel isn't the only one tied to this radio tower. This is the old one, but there's another, the newer one located on the upper floors. While I've found solace down here in the basement, the Ark's been growing overhead. There's no reason they wouldn't think to use the radio equipment, especially since among their ranks are the very people who ran the station prior to the events, which led up to where we are now. The Ark's reach is ever extending, their numbers are growing, and their plans are sinister. Please, my fellow survivors, do not be charmed by them. If any broadcast comes from this station which is not read by my voice, do not trust it. I would not put it past them to try to confuse you into handing over your freedom. Be safe out there, listeners. This is Kara with Badlands Radio signing off. Good night, Portland.